everyone, Ray the Dashing one here. Hope everyone had a great Saturday and all the Dashers are in well. Hopefully made it worthwhile you being out and about. Well, I didn't get started till late. Had some problems moving around a bit. Still got problems with the back. Really must get some better pain medicine, I suppose. But anyway, but anyway, I was out and about today, so got straight into it. Got down to Lee's Summit, went through the car wash, got that bathed. Really could have done with an Hoover out, but I really didn't want to start bending around and doing too much stuff before I even started work, because I'm trying to just save the back a little bit more. But anyway, so the first job was actually Burger King, and it was paying, I think, $14.50 to do that one, and I got that shortly after. We'd actually parked over by the parked over by the Mint there, and this offer comes in for Burger King, and I went, yeah, I'll take that. So I went down there, and that was about half a mile down the road, down 291 now, from where we were parked. And there was just one car in front of us in the drive-through. I could have gone inside, I suppose. I didn't really think about that. Always go through the darn drive-through. It's always late at night. I don't go to Burger King, and it seems, until late at night to do these. We're always doing like the other restaurants, like the Mint or Pizza Hut or Papa John's, or well, maybe not that early to do. I normally don't go to Papa John's early because they get a bit too flustered in the dinner hour. Going to Pizza Hut is a little bit more calmer. Well, actually, it's a lot more calmer. They seem to know what they're doing. Although they do appear to have a few dipsticks working there at the minute, but I think they're in the background. But no, it's what have we got? I mean, it's alright, Hop or Jason's Deli, etc. That'd all we do. But yeah, anyway, the fast food. So we ended up over at Burger King, and picked up, went through the drive-through. The bub was a bit short on the speaker, ordering speaker thing. Anyhow, got through to the other side, and she was fine. She was just too much going on, I suppose. We'd been through there a couple of nights ago, and she was real good in it. But maybe it's just too bloody hot in there. That window will keep opening and shutting all the time. I'm sure that's a pain in the ass, because at the moment it's 73 degrees, and I can't remember what it was then, about 80 or... Anyway, so it's like, it's early in the morning here now. It's like nearly 3 a.m. Woof. And our internet is out for some bloody reason. Anyway, but that's okay. We've got data thing on this. So yeah, I went and picked this order up from Burger King, and it wasn't a whole lot. Paying that amount of money, and it was going, I think, maybe 7 miles, 6-7 miles. Anyway, got out there, and as we turned up to the road, I went, I know this house. We hadn't been there for a while, I know that, and it was just one of those homes that you remember. And it was over the other side of Lee's Summit, off of Pryor. Yeah, off of Pryor. Yeah, off a Pryor Road, round the back of there. And the reason why I remember it is because I think I went there a couple of times before, 2 or 3 times. And I remember it because it was the home that had stuff on their on a table.
Drive to highlighted.
Had stuff on a table, along with a message for any dashers or food delivery people, thanking them for what they do and that, and to take a whatever was in the basket there, and a cold drink, and but they had a notice as well telling you all about it and such. I took a picture and I will put it up here. And really, really nice of these people. And I didn't take anything, but it says also on the notice that if you're ever in the area, you can always go there and take that, which I don't think I would ever do that, but certainly if maybe my wife was hungry or peckish or whatever, or I was, I might grab it, but curious to see how many people would actually take from it. I mean, I might if I was very hungry or real thirsty, I would have done that, but I generally keep a lot of stuff and that in the van. You've got snacks in the van, and they're just in their area, away from everyone else's food, any other foods that we get into to deliver. And I try to also keep a case of water in the back as well. So we've got all these water bottles and that stashed in the back. Only thing is I need to find a way to get a cooler, I suppose, and put them in it, or get a mini fridge and put them in that, because I've got a 110 volt hook up there. But anyway, so really, really nice of these people, and I remembered it. I can't believe that I actually remembered it. Couldn't remember what day it was yesterday, but you know, still thinking I lost a day somewhere. But yeah, really nice of these people, and it was a Burger King that I was delivering to him, or to him, I think it was, or to them, and it had a frozen drink as well with it. And when I got to his driveway, there I saw that there was it was a leave at the door. So I quickly sent him a message saying, are you sure that you just want me to leave it at the door? Because it's, well, I don't know if I wrote that, it was rather right out here, but are you definitely sure that you want me to leave the frozen drink at the door? Anyway, I didn't see it until a bit later on, but he'd said yes. Yes, please. But anyway, really nice of those people, and I'm not sure if they'll ever flip and watch Dash one more, but if they ever do, thank you very much for that, and it's very kind of you to do such a thing for everyone. So anyway, yeah, left that house, and can't remember where I ended up next. I think I went over to the Mint after that. We really didn't do a whole lot tonight. Like I said, I started at 6 and finally finished around about 10:15. My last job was about 10:15, 10:30 time, and I sat around for a little while, and we ended up sitting over at IHOP, and I was watching the traffic across the road. Good grief, that Taco Bell across on 291. There was offers coming in for that, but there was no way in hell I was gonna take that. I'll put pictures up. I don't think they were great pictures, but anyway. But it was absolute craziness. I mean, there's how many Taco Bells we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 Taco Bells in the Lee Summit area. Why everybody descended upon that one on 291, I don't know, because it's not the best one to go to, for sure. But anyway, or not as of late. I mean, they change their staff like everyone else changes their bloody undergarments. It's but they just can't keep people, and they just don't train people well enough. They need more people in it. But anyway, so what happened after that? Went to, I think it was the Mint that was next, and went off and delivered that one. And I had a stacked offer, didn't I? Now look, be back. Alright, I figured it out now. Cracky, I didn't do that many. I was surprised I can't remember. Anyway, so I did that one to those people with the from Burger King. That went to those people that left the items out for dashes, etc., to freely take if they wanted anything to eat or get a drink. Again, that was real nice of them. And then got back to the towny area, got back to
Drive to highlighted route.
over by 291 area, and offer comes in, and it's a stacked offer, and it's KFC and Mai Tai Bistro. And I was like, I think it was paying like $17 or so for the pair of them. And there wasn't a lot of mileage on it. I think it was like 8 miles, 8 or 8.5 miles at the most. And I went, yeah, I'll take that. So I went down to KFC. It wasn't ready. It was about half a mile or so from us, from where we were parked. We were back up by the Mint, I think, by then. Anyway, so when I picked that KFC up, I had to wait for a few minutes. Got that one, and they were both going to different addresses too. And then went to, oh, for crying out loud.
Drive to highlighted route.
Then went to the Mai Tai. There weren't that many cars out there, I didn't think. Maybe it was about 8 or 10 or something out there. Anyway, then some dipstick who, I'm trying to park up the front and get in the door there, and some dipstick in a Mercedes and another bloody idiot with your pin light there, and they're having to talk like, get the bloody hell out of the way, you idiot. I mean, it's a car parking spot. Stop looking at me like I'm a get out of the freaking way. Holy crap. Have a chat when you get inside, for crying out loud. Or get on the path and bloody chat. Bloody idiots, I tell you, some people ain't got the brains they were bloody born with. Anyhow, so I get inside and I'm waiting, and like for one of those people, I'm still like checking on other stuff and that. And waiting, it's bloody hot in there and all. Their air conditioning must have been out. Anyhow, so they got seated and that. And I'm waiting, oh, crikey. And I've sent a message up to Doordash saying that there's a wait. I haven't been seen by anyone yet, is what I put in there. I haven't been seen by any staff yet. And then I sent a message to the customer saying that the restaurant was pretty busy, maybe short-staffed, and I'll be with you as soon as I can. And all the time I'm worrying about that flipping Burger King that's in the van, KFC, excuse me, that's in the van, because it had a drink with it but had ice in it. Now it's cold enough in the van on my side. My wife likes it a little bit warm up. I told her to put it down in it. I could have put it in the insulated bag, but I never did get to that. I seem to be plenty enough ice in it anyway. So I finally got that order. The woman came out, and then another woman came out with that waitress or whatever, and got all that in the bag and headed off to these addresses. Anyhow, we're getting close to the first one to drop off, which was actually the Mai Tai, which I don't understand why that one was first to get to. At least it was the closest one to go to. But anyway, as we get closer to it, I said to my wife, I said, we've been here before. I said, we haven't been here for a while. I said, this is the house with the dogs. I said, it is. And as we've been pulled up, I put a picture up there. I didn't get, it was a hand to it. The lady was out there when I got there. But she had this plant pot out there, and it was in the shape of a dog, which actually looked like a Corgi. But anyway, but I put that picture up here. And I said to her, it's a nice plant pot. But I remember going there because when I'd gone there previously, it wasn't her, I think it was someone else. And that was there. But anyway, they were trying to keep the dogs back. She was at the door trying to get the food through the door, but the dog, only little dogs, and they were trying to get out. And one of the little furry creatures escaped. And it was going to go off, it thought it was going. Well, anyhow, I reached down, because I mean they're only little. I reached down, grabbed it by its harness, picked it up and went, I think this is yours. And its little legs were still going, he thought it was off on a run. Here you go. So I remember that one. That was quite funny, that. I always remember that. Just the little dog's legs were going. He thought he was off, thought he'd escaped. Nope. Anyway, I handed that one back. But anyway, yeah, I recognised the house when we got there. So it was 2 houses that we've been to today, or yesterday as it would be now, and that we hadn't been to for a while. I mean, it doesn't mean to say that they haven't ordered for a while. Just because I haven't been there doesn't mean anything. I may have just missed them or something. But anyway, yeah, so I went off and delivered the next one. And that was just to put at the door. So I got there and took the picture on that. And headed back to town yet again. And think, what did I get? Oh, then I got the mint. I think I got the mint after that. What the heck was all that? Anyway, got the mint after that, and went and delivered that one. That went out to Blue Springs. No, it didn't. That one went local. Anyway, at some stage, I'll put them all in order. Anyway, at some stage, I ended up, I delivered that one, and that one went to Raytown. That was right. That went to Raytown, and then I don't normally like to go there, but it happened. And then I had a jack stack. No, that didn't go to Raytown, that went somewhere else. Anyway, so then I had a jack stack to pick up. And that went local. No, that went to Raytown. So I went off and delivered that one. And it said on the notes, I saw, put on the box on the porch and I can get to it easier. I'm in a wheelchair. Went, all right. So anyway, it pulls up. It wasn't too far from us actually, because we live here in Raytown too. But anyway, got there and making sure that was at the right address and that. Anyway, I get out, I go to give it to the bloke, and he's at the door. And the box was there in front, and I said, "Would you want me just to hand it? It's better just to hand it to you." Yeah, that'd be great. He says, "Oh, it's all going the same way," he says. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, wished him well, and off we went. And then I did end up with a when we were coming back from Raytown, I got one from Firebirds, and it said it was doing $15, and it was going 16 miles. Well, we still had a little ways to get there, and I went, it could be a flipping catering order. And I went, I'll take it. It's under flipping what I want to do. It's under $1 a mile, but I'm going to take it because I think that is a catering order. Yeah. So I get there, and it's actually on the shelf in there. And then I was trying to make sure that it was that one. I wish they put some lights on their shelves. Normally someone comes out and gives them to you, or you have to go in and see someone. But this one happened to be on their shelf unit there. And it's all dark wood and that in there. I wish if they put some of them bloody LED lights on the inside, just on the inside edge of that, then it'd give us all some bloody light to be able to look. Even the bar lady said that. Anyway, all agreed with that. But anyway, I told her who I was there for, picked it up, off I went. And that one went to Blue Springs. It didn't move, unfortunately. It wasn't a catering order, and it didn't go up on the payment, so I did a mistake on that one. I shouldn't have risked it, but it was okay. I weren't far off. That was my mistake, so there you go. It wasn't a hard drop off, wasn't a hard pick up over here. Didn't have to wait. But no, I then did something else after that. Did another mint after that, but no, it was it wasn't a great night. Not for us. I mean, there was a lot of traffic about. So I'm thinking that there was just more people out and about. Maybe they're saving their monies for Mother's Day today, I suppose. Taking the mothers out everywhere. I'm hoping that today's going to be a busy one. I need it to be a busy one. And we're going off to see my wife's mother later on today, because it's now 3:20 in the morning. And then we'll go to work. But it was I was surprised at how we had a lot of stupid offers come through, that was for sure, but even those weren't so many. Had some stuff come through from Grubhub, I believe, but no, it was all on Doordash tonight, or last night. So no, not really a lot going on. I was quite surprised at how slow it was, to be fair. Quite surprised. But you know, you got all these flipping YouTube things going off, or TikTok, and stupid people, dashers doing this and that, confronting people about tips. I was watching Pedro earlier on, and he'd been sent something about how a dasher had confronted someone on a, oh no, that's right, was in a long drive-through, and it was a long wait, and they kept flipping telling the people on the message thing, can you give me extra tip? Can you give me extra tip? The customer's not flipping responding, because why would you? Customer's probably already tipped, I don't know. I don't know what they paid. But you know, you've got to know your market. I mean, let's say, for example, he's gone to Taco Bell. The Taco Bell on 291, I was there a couple of weeks ago. 20 minutes I was in that bloody line before I got to the speaker box. I texted or messaged the customer. I'd already contacted Doordash through their message system down there, automated thing, telling them that it was a long line. And then I'd messaged the customer and said, there's an awful long line, not sure when I'm going to get to you, but as soon as I get it, I'll be with you. Alright? And I'll be with you as soon as I can, I mean. Something along those lines. And I finally get to the speaker box, and they're not making any more food. But this person's waited. This person has ordered food. We're out of product. Well, doesn't matter if you're out of product now. You should have had this food made. You should have had this food reserved for these people that have already paid. Anyhow. But I didn't say anything to the customer as regards. I wasn't saying to him, oh, I expect another tip, come on, pull some more out your bloody purse or whatever. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you know your market and you know that there's a wait, I mean, if you get to the restaurant that's normally fast, not it's always that fast at that restaurant. They change people all the time, but or a lot of the time. But let's say Taco Bell, for example, is real flipping quick normally, and but you get there and there's a big line. So you go there and you think, okay, yeah, flipping $10 to deliver it, it's going 5 miles, brilliant, I'll do that. $2 a mile, great. Okay, so you get up there and you see that there's a long line. So you just let everybody know. I mean, if there's nothing else going on, just sit in the bloody line. You can monitor other stuff that's coming through. If you multi-apping, you can see what else is coming through. If you feel that the line's not moving, then unassign the damn job. Don't get onto the customer. Don't be a bloody idiot. So let them know. Let them know that there's a delay. Let Doordash know there's a delay. I mean, it's just ridiculous how some drivers think that it's okay to start giving the customer grief. They've done their part. All you got to do is get to the restaurant. If the restaurant is that busy or that bloody slow, then move on, unassign it, get rid of it. If the job in the first place is not paying enough, then pass it by. Decline. Wait for another one to come in that meets your approval. You know, you just can't keep on going at people. It's absolutely bloody ridiculous. It's absolutely foolish of some drivers. I don't understand why they do that. I mean, you got to have some customer service flipping noddle. I mean, this job isn't... You don't need to be a bloody rocket scientist to do this job. Everything is pretty much done, really. I mean, all you have to do, really, is put petrol in the car, paper every bloody thing that goes with it, and then you got the navigation and everything. That's all in the app. All the details are in the app. Yes, if it's Doordash, the damn app flipping goes down far too often. There's a few quirks with the darn thing. You have to navigate your way around that. If the navigation goes down on the ripping Doordash, try to remember the address. Take a screenshot of it, put it in so it's on your phone. Get yourself a GPS that doesn't always want to chat to you when you're trying to do a bloody video, for example. Put that on the dash if you can have it on there. Or just use it on your phone and navigate to the darn thing. Or if you've got another phone, do it on that. It's, you do not need to be hassling customers. That's absolutely ridiculous. The customer's done their part. They've done their part. It's up to you to get to the restaurant, pick up the food. If it doesn't meet your requirements, then don't do the bloody thing. Let another driver go pick it up. Maybe the line would have been lessened by then. Maybe the restaurant would have eased off by then by the time someone else gets to it. It's I can understand that you're frustrated waiting in the line. Hell, I was when I was sat at that one for 20 minutes, but you know, there was nothing else going on at that time. I mean, I got my ass sat across the street flipping in the car park over there. I might as well just have it flipping sat over here waiting to earn some money. Unfortunately, it didn't go too well, and I was not bloody happy at all. A lot. That was ridiculous on that one. But anyway, but no, I mean, hassling the customers, be serious. Just wait. Just bide your time. Go wait for in the car park next to wherever you're going, and just bide your time. Wait for another bloody job to come in. If it's a slow night, you should go sign up for some other apps. You got Uber Eats, you got Grubhub. If you haven't tried them, do them. If you try to get on them, Walmart Spark, try to get on that. There's endless flipping apps. Endless. Anyway, I think I'll end it there. Need to get indoors and figure things out. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and hope everyone has a great Mother's Day. Hopefully it just goes great for you. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.